Hi folks, and here we're going to have a quick play of Shadows Slumber, a puzzle game where you have to manipulate, get my words right, the shadows on the light to allow you to escape through to the next level. So here we are on level 1. Now we need to get from point A to point B, which is the top of the screen there. Now as you can see, we can't move forwards at the present moment. We are stuck, and the only way to move forward, of course, is we raise this. There we go. So we move forwards, and you can see, because we carry a lantern, the shadow is moving around us. Go forwards, you see, once again we are stuck. We can't get through. We need to somehow bridge that gap. So we have to come back. Once again, you can see the shadows moving depending on where the light is. So as you can see, we can't go forwards. Now notice, now as I stand here, the shadow is not penetrating that light. So if we close that down, notice now with the light gone, it's all darkness. If we now move ourselves around, you will see, oh look, thanks to the shadow, we're now able to walk out of the level, like so. There we go. That was one of the easy ones, of course. So we've done that level. On to number 2. So here we are on level 2. We move forwards, and we have a gap, and you can see there's a marker there, which I assume is where we've got to go. Okay. So as you can see, we can't get across, but once again we need to manipulate the shadow. Now if we get over the stone structure and swipe it across, there you see it's gone. Now the mark disappeared, but clearly we have to go that way to maybe find our way out. So if we go and stand where the marker is, there we go, and notice there's a shadow started appearing behind the stone statue. Sorry, behind the stone column. So if we swipe again to move, notice the shadow, and keep going, and hello, a marker has appeared next to one of the doors we're trying to get out of. So if we now tap down here, and hey presto, the door's been revealed where we should be able to get through. There you go, and that is level 2 completed. So here we have a bit of an interesting puzzle. We want to get across to the far end there, but we have these gaps. So we need to try and manipulate both the shadow and the light so we can fill in these gaps. So let's try first off by showing the flames. There we go. And if we come back, now we can come back here. Maybe if we flip all these around, you can see, aha, look, if I flip this blue one around, we can fill in one of the gaps. But that light, of course, is stopping us from filling in the bottom one. So if we shut it down, once again, if we flip it around again, and you can see there, we have a problem where it fills in the top one, but on the bottom one. So we put that there. Maybe we try the green one. Let's see what the green one does. If we do the green one, and so the green one does the bottom, but not the top. But possibly, so if we do the green one, we've done the green one. So let's try the red one this time. And the red one, there you go. So not red one, the blue one, not red one, filled in all the gaps. But as you can see, that top bit there is being blocked by the light. So if we maybe close that down and flip it around again, hey presto, we're done. So move forwards and we can escape. Now as you're progressing to the game, the levels get harder and more complex. Now here's one where we've got to get from the bottom to the top. Now, the only way to do this is once again you have to manipulate both the stone structures. So if we come here, tap on that spot there, and you can see the light up. Now we need to maybe pull this across. Now you notice where we pulled this right one, the orange there's orange highlighted around the door. That means we can actually walk through it because it's open for us. But so if we move forwards, keep moving forwards and forwards, there you go. It's now open for us, so we can tap on that. So that's released something so far. But we still need to lower that portcullis as in the middle. So we have to come back down to here. Once again, and then we move this across. You can see, and move that marker, that stone structure over there. There we go. You can see how it's highlighted, so we can go through. So our little dude can now go into there. There you go. Now you can see the portcullis is lowered down. So we can now basically walk through there, but we can't because once again it needs to be highlighted. So we have to come back down to here, and now you manipulate that area. So if we move them across, there you go. Now you can see we can now walk through and out. Up to there. There we go. Okay, now this one requires a little bit of thinking here. Try and get our brain cells working, as we need to get from where we are now up to the top of the screen. I'm going to activate 2 panels, and as you can see, we have got these areas that are knocked out, and we can at least we can now manipulate 2 of the what I call them blocks. You can move them around like so to manipulate the shadows, and this middle one you can move left or right. Okay, so let's move this to the right, flip that round, and oops, flip it round. There we go. And let's see what happens when we move forwards. Okay, that fills that in. The red one will go on, keep going forwards, fill that in, and will the other one do the same? Yes, it will. So that one, there we go, we fill them all in. Excellent. So if we can tap on that square. There we go. So open up one of these, opened part of the door. Now, can the same happen in reverse? I'm going to come back here again and walk down to the end. And then if we flip them around like so, let's see if it happens on the opposite side. Well, let's have a look. There we go, and hey presto, it's worked. There we go. So not too hard to do, but you can see how it all works. Once again, you have to manipulate both the shadow and the darkness so that you can escape and through to the next level. Okay, now we're in a new area and we have a new mechanic for you to explore. As you can see, we've got 1 panel to tap on. Now, the new mechanic is here. We can't go past a person. Seems like we can't, but we can at least now we can get past a person by going to there. So let's tap on that marker, and there you go. Because the light is now been blocked by the stone structure. Now, if we move around, oh hey presto, it's now revealed all this new area. So we need to get down to where that yellow marker is down there. So let's head down there now. Once again, we know we can't get past people, so we're stuck here. So we need to come and wait there for him to go past us. There we go. And then come down to it. Now you can see there, we're stuck, we can't move. So the only thing we can do here is, if you see like a guy walking backwards and forwards, we swipe across and move the platform to that blue marker. You can see now it activates a marker. So we wait for him to come back and then tap to run across like so. Oh, but don't worry, you don't die. You see, we just got stuck. So we wait to go across. There we go. Now, as you can see there, we need to then slide across to the left hand side, and then There you go. We can escape. Whoops, once again, we're not quick enough. Don't need to worry, we didn't die though. We just got stuck. And there we go, done. And that, folks, is where Shadows Slumber, available now on both iOS and Android. Let me know what you think of the game yourself, and I'll see you next time, folks. Bye bye for now.